Hey guys, Dan Kay from Painface Photos. We're at the Sydney Cycling Club Club Champs Race 2. If you haven't seen Race 1, please check the video in the link description. It gives you all the backstory. This is the sequel. So I came second in the previous race. I'm by no means leading. I've got to get a result to sort of maintain my spot in the overall points classification. And yeah, you'll probably notice that we've come into the race 40 something minutes in. And the reason behind that is I left my Sony Action Cam on loop record, which is a setting that I use when I commute. I forgot to turn it off. But hey, it's always the most interesting part of the race, the last 6 minutes. So that's what we've got. As usual, I'm sort of fast forwarding and speeding things up as I explain. Just to give some context here, everyone's pretty tired. It was a fairly tough race up until this point. A lot of people tried to attack to get away. I was marking moves in the front and pulling out the excuses here, but my legs were just not that good this week. Really, I felt very flat. I didn't feel like I had it in me to get a breakaway going. I didn't really feel like I had it in me to launch attacks. So I pretty much for the last 10-15 minutes of the race followed some stronger riders near the rear of the race just to make sure that they didn't get away. And I saved as much as I could up until this point, which, obviously wasn't enough. When I looked at my normalized power, I was basically only a few watts from my sub threshold. So when it come down, if it comes down to a bunch sprint, which it does at the end, don't be surprised if I don't have much left in the legs. Wayne's gone to, I guess, keep the pace high. He's peeled off. Ty's taken over the duties at the front. I haven't done a hugely successful job at keeping the front wheel, but I'm trying to also... I guess I was pretty scared that someone would launch a long range attack because there are very few sprinters in this group. But yeah, I should have been going on the right hand side. The wind's coming from left to right. And I've done everything wrong in this sprint. And I should have gone now and sort of peeled off to the right. But, someone else has gone. This guy, new to the club, absolutely strong rider. By the time I've launched my sprint to go after him, it's too late. It's all over. And it's such a hard sprint to actually judge correctly. You don't want to go too early, you don't want to go too late, and yeah, Heffron Park, so difficult. Always, why is Heffron so difficult all the time? So really, I should have been going on the right hand side. That would have the most shielding from the wind. So where Wayne is, the guy in the red shirt, that's where I should have been and should have just sort of launched from there. Because I'm kind of boxed in here, and I can't tell what's happening behind me. By the time someone with momentum passes me, it's too late to react because we're halfway down the straight at this point. So kudos to this guy. He came third place last week. So he's definitely, I don't know what the club standings are, but he's definitely up there in the points classification. And it's going to be an interesting third race. Jamie, myself, and this guy here. So I don't have the best sprinter's legs, as I found out. I don't have the best breakaway legs either. I came second place in both races. I'm really going to have to find a better strategy for next race. But until next week on race 3, I'll see you guys next time.